Alright, so boom. I don't pay attention to Doja Cat or her fan base at all. I don't know jack about this girl. I don't know what she calls her fan base, the Doja Kittens or something. I don't know. I've never even heard the song Move before. I know that's the song that blew her up, but I haven't heard 5 seconds of it. Not that I thought it was weird or the music video was strange. I legit was just never interested in this girl. But for that very reason, I said, it's about that time to make an Am I Sleepin' video on a female artist for the first time. For those of y'all who are new to my channel and never knew this, the 4th episode of the Am I Sleepin' series was supposed to be on a female rapper, but I changed my mind on that person because I realized that I seriously don't care about this person enough to make a whole video on them, and that artist is Rico Nasty. I changed my mind on making a video on her years ago because I haven't liked a lot of what I heard from this girl, but when it came to Doja, I was like, let me go ahead and see what she got going on. As always, I gotta make this clear, if a song is not in this video, it's for one of two reasons. I already know the song, like from listening to it in the past, so it wouldn't even make sense to include it in this video. Or it's the simple fact that I only talk about 10 tracks in each video, so clearly a lot of songs are not going to be included. The reason I have to state this is because every single time I do an Am I Sleepin' video, I get hit with a load of comments saying, why wasn't this song in here? You forgot to talk about this song or something like that. So if you comment something like this, I'ma just delete it off rip because y'all be bugging. But let's get into the first track that I picked for myself. The first song is called So High. One of the first things that caught me off guard about So High was the date that it came out. I looked at the upload date for the music video on YouTube and it said March 2014. I instantly went, damn, this is a track from back then. I certainly never knew this girl existed when this song came out, and I'm sure that applies to most people. This is also the very first single that she ever released. She wouldn't release another single until 4 years later when her song Go to Town on the Amala album dropped. But here's something I never knew before listening to this song. The Doja in her name, Doja Cat, is a reference to weed. I never knew that. And before any of y'all say, well, duh, like, that's pretty obvious. Let me tell y'all now, I don't smoke weed, I don't smoke Doja, and like I said in the intro, I have never gave a damn about this woman, so I couldn't care less where the name came from. But Weed has said that she used to be really addicted to Doja back in the day because she thought that was the cool thing to do. So she always made sure she had something to puff on. But as she got older and more mature, she realized that smoking just to look cool to other people is actually one of the lamest things that somebody can do. So she started to be herself more, which led to a different style of music that even her day one fans will tell you she doesn't make the same stuff anymore. But So High is a metaphoric love song of her comparing the reaction she gets from being around her partner, the faster heart beatings, the anxiety, her getting nervous. These are all the same effects that people would get from drugs. So the chorus of the song simply goes, you get me so high, you get me so high, I know you ain't a drug, but you get me so high. She sings these 2 lines 4 times each. The sole verse of this song is Doja going deeper into the subject. Her man got pounds and pounds of Mary Jane in his car, so he about to pull up, they gonna smoke, drink, and chill. And the high that they're on, the sexual high and the actual high from the weed, is going to lead to a great night for the both of them. The production of this song gets really smooth too, outside of the first 15 seconds. The first 15 seconds, I can't even tell if this is a person or an instrument that's making this noise, but there's something in the background going, like it's pretty annoying, I ain't gonna lie. Be prepared to hear that if you play this song. But So High is a good track though, from the meaning, the production, and the singer from Weed Cat, for sure. I recommend this one. I really hope this is the case for every track, but we got 9 more to go, so let's see. Recommended on Instagram by @jasmine.sharp is the song Woman. This music video is incredible. Like, that's the first thing I gotta tell y'all. Bruh, she got Tiana Taylor in here. Like, where has she been? I haven't heard her name in a very long time. But hey, about the song itself, it was impossible for me to not dance along to this song. The production will catch a lot of y'all lacking. Like, you're gonna be moving your shoulders, your head, your hips, your ass, something when you hear the beat to this song. Now, Woman is a very good women empowerment track. Y'all talk about WAP being empowering for women. Nah, this is empowering for sure. The song has an Afrobeat style to the overall sound, and Doja's Jamaican accent is performed very well. The first verse is more focused on what value a woman can provide for a man or for a king. So Doja sings about how one of the main things a woman can do for you is bear your seed and bring a beautiful child into the world. The only thing that the woman asks of you to do is be a traditional man, protect her in times of danger, and provide for her in the areas she needs provision. If you as a man can protect, provide, admire, and love your woman, then she's going to be a great queen to your kingdom. The second verse is more semi-focused on Doja responding to the criticisms and pressure that women get from society. Half of the lines in this verse are about being a great wife and partner like she talked about in the first verse, but the other half she responds to the misogynistic statements made by a lot of people that women can't do anything if left to their own devices because they don't have common sense, and that a woman can't be the CEO of a company because they don't know how to lead. So Doja defends all of her fellow ladies and say, essentially, like, y'all got us fucked up. We're capable of doing all of those things, and that's the reason why women have to work harder in today's society, because the fact that we're females, we immediately get scrutinized and put in this box that says we don't know what we're doing. She even adds an extra layer on top of it and says one way society is messed up for how they treat women is because y'all always pit women against each other. Y'all already know that this happens in the music industry. Whenever a woman is working hard and is climbing the ranks in something, the very first thing people do is look at the woman that's already number one and be like, oh damn, well, it seems like somebody gunning for your top spot. You're gonna have to compete if you want to sit on the throne. And it's like, why do we even have to compete at all? Why can't we both coexist and thrive? This song is phenomenal, man. The vocals, the music video, the Tiana Taylor, that one mind, one mind, one mind, one mind, one mind, one mind gets stuck in your head. I was hella glad that y'all recommended this one. The next track is a recommendation from Twitter. From @breadlovers691, we have the song Candy. This is the first song where honestly, Doja Cat sounded like ASAP Rihanna. The very first time I heard this track, Candy, I had to keep opening the YouTube tab to make sure this was Doja by herself and that there wasn't like a feature or something, because she most definitely sounded like Rihanna at certain parts. I guarantee you most people, if you put this song on around them, they're going to think it's Rihanna. Fortunately for Cat, this worked out in her favor, and Candy is a really nice sounding song. Now here's the thing with Candy. This entire track is about lying to men and manipulating them in order to have sex with them, which is ironic for two reasons. One, men do this all the time to women. So this song is like a big, yeah, it don't feel good when it happened to you, does it, kind of moment. The second reason it's ironic is because I listened to this song right after listening to the female empowerment anthem that is one mind, one mind, one mind, one mind, one mind, one mind. So it's definitely a trip to hear both of these songs back to back. The track is a sexual innuendo of saying that you know that she tastes as sweet as candy and that's what keeps the guys coming to her, but what's also sweet is her personality. She'll tell you whatever you want to hear and make you think that she is a kind-hearted, nice person, but she just doing that in order to get what she wants. And she does this to a lot of guys to the point where she jokes, I'ma need a billion hands to handle the billions of dudes that I deal with. The main part of this song where she sounds like Riri is definitely the chorus, and I played it a few times earlier, but in there it even says, she's just like candy, she's so sweet, but you know that it ain't real, you know that it ain't real. So it's like a funny warning to the guy, like, hey, just to let you know, she don't really like you as much as she's saying she is. But here's the little twist to the song. When it gets to the bridge, she sings about how the guy eventually finds out that Doja is playing him and she's been lying to him all this time, but he keeps coming back for more because that's how good the sex is. Sugar coated, lies unfolded, you still lick the rapper. It's addictive, you know this, but you still lick the rapper. So even after dude found out, he kept going back. So, hey, if you get played, my boy, it is what it is. You knew what it was at that point. Candy is a really good song that y'all should check out though. Let's see what these YouTube recommendations looking like. The first YouTube recommendation is from Mitch Core, and it's one of only 2 songs in this video that has a feature artist. One of the songs with a feature, I was very reluctant to listen to it, but we'll see what that is later. This next track is called You Right, featuring The Weeknd. Doja Cat really don't be pulling any punches when it comes to making songs about toxicity, does she? First it was Candy, and now this song You Right with Abel is just crazy. You Right has that Nelly and Kelly Rowland dilemma feel, that Fabulous Can't Let You Go kind of feel, where both people sing very beautifully, by the way. Both people sing about how they want to sleep with someone else, even though they're both in a relationship and have their own respective boyfriend and girlfriend. For Doja, she mentions how she's unhappy in her relationship and is looking for something new, but she does at the same time admit that she solely means she wants another man sexually. I got a man, but I want you. I got a man, but I want you. And it's just nerves, it's just dick, making me think about someone new. That someone new is obviously The Weeknd's character in this song. Where the title comes from is that she's singing to The Weeknd saying that he is feeling the vibe from her, that she wants him, and no matter how much she tries to ignore it and lie, she eventually says, "You're right, like, I do want you because I'm not happy in the relationship I'm in." But don't worry, this isn't a one-sided fantasy either. Like I mentioned before, Abel has his own girlfriend, but he's dreaming about Doja. When it gets to his verse, he tells her that he already knows that the reason she hasn't left her current man for him is because she's loyal to her man and she got history with him. But my boy is still asking, and he's pretty much telling her, man said a couple of strokes, then you'll belong to me. Like, I'm still taking you from him, I don't care. "You're Right" was definitely another dub to add to the list, and Doja has not missed yet. Y'all giving me all hits so far. Let's get these other two Instagram recommendations done. The next one is from @ThePlayerMusic, and the song is titled Vegas. So this song, Vegas, was on the official soundtrack of the movie Elvis that came out this year, and the song was made for the movie. Now, one thing I will have to highlight is that the woman who provides vocals on this song does an amazing job. Her name is Shanka Dakura, and she actually played the character of Big Mama Thornton in the movie Elvis. Big Mama Thornton was a blues and R&B singer that created a song called Hound Dog, which Elvis himself eventually remade, and his remake was a big shift for the rock and roll genre. The original song Hound Dog is what this song Vegas by Doja Cat samples, so she used Big Mama Thornton's original version instead of Elvis's remake version. And Shanka providing vocals on the song just makes it way better. She's the one in the background saying, "You ain't nothing but a," and the "I get it" parts. This song is coming at the neck of and criticizing guys that are players. The guys that are dogs, they don't care about a woman's feelings. They just dog hoes, not just one, but all hoes. Y'all hoes, the only thing they love is all pros. This song is just fun as hell to sing. "You ain't nothing but a dog player, I get it. Frog player, I get it. I understand, I understand. You ain't the man, you ain't a man. You ain't nothing but a..." Doja spins both verses telling the guy that she's not about to be like all of the other girls that falls for his little games, and that he's messing with the wrong one if he tries to play her. One of my favorite lines in the song is definitely when she flame Buddy by saying that he peaked in high school. That's just dirty. "I ain't playing, that's hide and seek. High school is when you finally peak. Hound dog, come and find a treat." I was like, "Ooh, she ain't letting up on this nigga." I can't lie though, hearing this song makes me want to watch the movie. For anybody watching this video that has seen the film, y'all let me know if it's a good watch. And finally, let me say RIP to Shanka Dakura. Unfortunately, she did end up losing her life very soon after she did this song and the movie Elvis came out. So rest her soul. These Instagram recommendations have been hidden, so let me move on to the final one. Recommended from @Matt.David is the song Need to Know. Okay, we finally got one. We finally got one. Need to Know is actually a song that I don't enjoy, and I think this is the first time I've gotten this far into an Am I Sleepin' video before I found a song I didn't rock with. Now, I already talked about how she sounds like Rihanna on Candy. In this song, for me, she sounds like Coi Leray on some parts, but only on the hook and at the very beginning of the song. As the track goes on, she gets more into her own voice, but the beginning and even the chorus, honestly, you can hear Coi Leray. Now, what this song is about is actually cool. It's another sex track, and I'm already getting the feeling that because Doja Cat is a pretty female, she has a lot of songs like this. But Need to Know has two meanings. The first meaning is simply talk about how bad she wants to smash this guy. And the whole song has wordplay throughout it about her wanting to know how big the dude's member is, her wanting to know how well he can work it, and her bragging about her own skills, saying she got many different ways she can get a guy off. So that's all it is. Like, I need to know how good this guy is in bed. The dude that she's talking about is presumed to be single. It's only until the very last line of the song where it said that he isn't. The last line of the last verse is, "Oh wait, I can take it, give a f about what your wifey is saying." This is the only line that reveals she's talking to a dude in a relationship. Now, the second meaning of this song solely applies to the music video. The whole video, she's an alien girl that goes to a club with her girlfriends, and she meets a human guy there, and they start giving each other the look and flirting and whatnot. Doja has actually said herself that the music video is about being an alien chick and wondering what it's like to have sex with a human guy. So as an alien, she's telling herself, I need to know what it feels like to have sex with a human being from Earth. So if you listen to the song without watching the video, you can pretty much remove the alien trying to have sex with a human reference and the song will still stand. But here's the reason I don't like this song. Her delivery on most of the track is pretty annoying because she has this thing where the final word in every line that has a strong I sound, she pronounces them like this. Wanna know what it's like? Baby, show me what it's like. I don't really got no time. That's the part that turns me off. I like the yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa parts, but she keeps going right back to the I just been fantasizing and we got a lot of time. Baby, come throw the pain. Gotta know what it's like. She sings and talk like this for most of the song, and she has these moaning and type of ad-libs in the back. That's why I don't like it. It doesn't sound flat out horrible. I'm not saying that y'all are going to hear it and it's going to make you turn the song off. It just personally gets on my nerves. She switches it up for the bridge and the second verse where she has more of a screaming harmony to her lines, and those parts sound really good. But the chorus and the first verse are not to my liking. This is a track that I can honestly define as a not for me track. I can see why y'all would call this fire. Her melody transitions are smooth, the meaning of the song is cool, but as I already admitted, her delivery kind of takes me out of it. But if you like her delivery, then oh yeah, this song is dope. Let me finish up these Twitter recommendations. The next track recommended by @StillCityMeech is called Rules. Okay, this song is a hit. This song is fire. Say play my pussy, but don't play with my emotions. Let me say this first. This is something that I already thought about Doja, but it really set in when I was listening to Rules. It's her music videos, man. This woman's music videos are freaking incredible. The actual production settings and stages, how Doja herself looks with her costumes and her hair, her dance moves, the extras in the back, how they look and they dance. After watching the video to Rules, I went, oh my goodness, this girl is super creative and everything be looking on point. Now, the entire song of Rules is Doja expressing the rules that she has when it comes to dealing with men and the guys that she has sex with. Those rules are to not play with her time, don't play with her energy, and most notably, don't play with her emotions, which highlights the first line in the chorus that I said earlier. Said, play with my pussy, but don't play with my emotions. And she makes that very clear throughout the song. The first verse is her hyping herself up that she's a bad bitch with her own money. She got a lot of haters. She's not the type to get played because she can sense when a guy is on BS from a mile away. And she even jabs at people who said that she fell off. People were saying that around the time her song Mood blew up, and they were saying she not gonna have another hit, and she done proved them wrong a million times over. Actually, hold on. I feel like throwing salt on somebody. For those of you that have seen Dochi's XXL freestyle, y'all remember the part where she was like, purchased a bigger bed for all of these bitches sleeping, munching, biting, teething. I just stay on beat and you stay on the defense. There's a part in this first verse where Doja raps exactly like that. Millions, thousands, billions, Bob's on me like Dylan, Blinds on me like Hilton, Wendy's on me like Williams, shouting, digging. So this is what I'm saying. For those of you who didn't already know this, I don't like Doechii at all because she has nothing unique about her, and she's just a copycat of Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, and Azealia Banks. And this was just one example of what I mean. But my favorite part of the second verse of this track is when she asks, where are the real fellas out there who don't be wasting girls' time and are serious with their intentions? And she even flames the dudes who do be lying and playing games. Where that nigga who don't play mind games at? You got a fake gold chain on, change that. That's my jam right there. This song overall is my jam. I am loving this girl's music. The only song I haven't liked so far was Need to Know, and even that was still a good record. So let's move on to the final Twitter recommendation. From @KivashanGramon1 is the song Love to Dream. Now, even though I have enjoyed damn near every song in this video and calling everything good and fire, Love to Dream was about to be the first song where I was going to admit, although I like it, it wasn't anything too crazy and it was just an alright song. And I was enjoying it until one thing happened. Before I get into that, this entire song plays on the old saying of "it's not you, it's me" excuse that people have when they're saying that a relationship isn't going to work. Doja has stated that it's about fantasizing and reminiscing on an ex-spouse that you had, where sometimes you get upset because you're the one that ruined the relationship and it hurts you to know what you've lost. Now, get into the reason I don't like the song. Doja completely lost me hella hard in the second verse. In the second verse, she completely changes her style and starts to rap, and how she sounds in this verse, she does not sound like this for the rest of the song. The whole verse I think would be better if she was actually listing memorable things that her and her ex did, or naming traits about him that she loved the most and why she misses him. Instead, this honestly sounds like rambling and she's using a mumble rap flow. And I said, ooh, stop it, ayy. I look a little like Nasha, ayy. You look a little exhausted, ayy. We should say not to the party, ayy. Take me home in a Bugatti, ayy. These are the first lines of the verse, by the way. As soon as it started, I went from enjoying this song to not really rocking with it. And she also kept doing this thing where she kept sharply changing her voice to emphasize words with a strong E sound. And I swear, every time she did it, it was making me enjoy the song less and less. I don't even wanna see you the ones that we blow it in my China bank. I be having hella dreams, waking up in sheets. All of that right there is what I'm talking about. I don't even wanna sleep, you doing some weed. I be having dreams, picking up in sheets. I already thought this song was just okay. Like, based on the rest of it, it's decent at best. It's a soft, enjoyable listen that you can slowly move your head to because the harmonies are really clean. But it's not like a big grandiose song that's going to make you think like, hey, this song is insane. This is one of her best tracks. I'm being honest with y'all, I was rocking with it, but when the second verse arrived, the song just plummeted in enjoyment for me. The last two songs we have are both recommendations from YouTube, so let's get the first one done. From Amara Noel, we have the song Casual. Okay, now, what I was close to saying about Love to Dream is how I feel about Casual now. This is the first song in this video that I will say, although I enjoy it, it will only go in my decent tier for my song ranking videos. She sounds sexy as hell on this track. And this is a cool listen, but that's really it. Casual has a really simple premise of Doja asking a guy that she's been seeing for a while, is this just gonna be a casual thing where we're talking and messing around for a bit and that's it? Or is it going to develop into something serious which will lead to marriage and a future together? And mature enough, she tells the guy not to waste her time or emotions. Call back to one of her rules. But she tells the guy, like, you don't gotta make this complicated. If you wanna just chill, smoke, and smash, then just say that. I feel like this is something that a lot of girls say, but y'all know damn well if it was a guy that you was interested in and you liked him and he told you like that he didn't want a relationship, he just wanted to smash, there's a high chance you would have an issue with that and you wouldn't want to talk to him anymore. But that's a conversation for another day. That's the entire song of Casual in a nutshell. Like, is what we're doing here just casual, or do you want to spend your life with me? Is it casual, or are you trying to spend your life with me? There's not much to say about the song. It is a good listen that I recommend for sure, but don't expect to hear anything deep or anything super creative about this one. This final pick, man, y'all do not understand how much I was dreading putting this song in the video. As soon as I made the announcement, many people recommended this song, and I was like, nah, I may have to skip this one because of the feature artist. But I then went, forget it. Let me go ahead and include it as the final song. The last track in this video is Tia Tamera featuring Rico Nasty. Oh, damn. My twins big like Tia Tamera. Now, some of y'all niggas probably thought during that premise I was giving that I was talking about the song Options with JID. I'll be damned if JID gets any attention in this video. Now, here's the most insane part about this song, and I cannot begin to tell y'all the craziest thing about Tia Tamera Rico. Like, okay, listen to this. The reason why I was dreading coming into the song and why I didn't want to put it in the video was because it had a Rico Nasty feature, and I don't care for Rico. Her style of music has never interested me. and she only has a couple of songs that I like. So when hella people recommended Tia Tamera, I'm like, come on, man. Do I have to include this song and have some Rico tragedy playing in my ear? Come on, dog, why? But this is what happened. I went from not liking this song to immediately fucking with it when Rico's verse started. Bro, when her verse started, I was like, hold on, this is hard, bro, this is hard. They say, Rico, you so nasty. I said, thank you very much. I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Rico's voice matched perfectly with this sorry ass beat, and this just proved how much a beat can fit one person's style but not someone else's, because Rico sounded way better than Doja did on here. Now the song idea itself came from Doja wanting to make a track about her boobs, and no, that's not a joke, because people tend to call a woman's breast a set of twins, and she claims that people say that she looks like Tia and Tamera Mowry, so she suddenly thought one day, oh, this would be a funny thing to make a song about. I can say that my twins are big and they look like Tia Tamera. Ha, get it? The whole song is both of them saying very random things about themselves. I'm hot like grits, Medea. Beat the pussy up, call Peter. I rock the boat like Aaliyah. I rock a bob like Sia. This is how both of their verses are constructed and how they sound. One thing I was surprised to see about the production of this song was that the beat was originally made by Doja herself. She was in the studio alone and she was messing around with the keyboard, and she made this beat on her own. And once people started flaming her for it and was like, what the hell is this? She sent it to the other producer of the track, Curtis McKenzie, and he touched it up and allegedly made it better. And I was appalled, like, this is the better version? Because this is not even that good. I don't have an issue with distorted type beats, but this is one I wasn't a fan of. And Doja in general, I don't like on this song. This style is not for her. If I was to make a sequel to my rap songs I listen to for one verse video, I would definitely put this song on there. Because already after finding this song, every time I replay it, I skip straight to Rico's verse. Her screaming type of delivery and her distinctive voice sounds much better on this. But this beat, this hook, and Doja herself, you can pack all of these up. Outside of Rico, I don't like this song at all. You know, since I just talked about a song where I initially didn't want to hear it because of the feature artist, and then that feature artist I ended up liking, I think I might as well go ahead and throw a bonus song in this Am I Sleepin video. I was going to end it after talking about Tia and Tamera, but I want to give this other person that I don't like a chance. This final song that I'm about to talk about was actually recommended more than Tia Tamera was. I don't know what y'all love about this track so much, but I'm about to find out. The final song in this video, recommended by damn near everybody, is the song Options featuring JID. We know we both got options. I don't need loving, late night, coffin. Y'all niggas overhyped this song to oblivion. Come on, man. What's wrong with y'all? This track is alright, but it certainly isn't a highlight to where all y'all should have recommended this. Now I feel bad for not listening to Kiss Me More with SZA or Like That with Gucci Mane. Those could have been hits, but oh well. Now, I'm not about to go into why I don't like JID. If you don't know by now, then you're never going to know, because I've explained why in past videos, and people don't watch older videos. They just sit around waiting for the new stuff. So I'm not about to repeat any of it. And no, I haven't listened to the Forever Story, and I really don't want to. If I check that album out, it's not going to be for a long time from now. But I will say, the second half of JID's verse and then the bridge are the only parts of the song that sound good to me. The song Options is about Doja and Gia's characters both explaining to each other that what they got going on is nothing serious. Neither one of them wants a relationship, and they're both telling each other, yeah, you're just someone that I'm smashing. For JID, he got other girls that he's smashing, and for Doja, she got other guys that she's smashing. But the both of them, they don't mind being one of each other's sexual options, hence the name of the song. I'm sure I'm not the only person that dislikes this part, but Doja has two moments in her verse where she sings like she's running out of breath or something. She says, I like it when you're with me all night. I can't imagine what you might try. But peep how she says it. I know she has her moments where she loves to change up her flow and her voice and whatnot, but those two times she did it was like kind of distracting to the song. For Jid, I didn't care about his verse really until the second half, where his singing became really cool. When I heard that part, maybe don't you let me know, laying in my bed like a vegetable, I was like, ooh, okay, that was smooth, that was smooth. Overall, this song is okay. I am very disappointed that y'all kept mentioning this like I was about to hear some heat. Y'all all guilty, and I was led astray. I think after hearing me praise most of the songs in this video, that the answer to Am I Sleeping on Doja Cat became kind of obvious. But hell yeah, I was sleeping on this woman. As I mentioned, she's super creative with her style, choreography, and aesthetics. Her harmonies are amazing, and she's able to switch them up. Sometimes she does it well, and other times I'd be like, nah, you could have kept using the same delivery. You didn't have to speak differently just for the hell of it. And she has her moments where she gives you vibes of sounding like someone else, most notably Rihanna, but the song still ends up sounding so good that it's not a bad thing. I hella recommend listening to Doja Cat, and I don't know what other nonsense she be going through in the media. I be hearing people say she racist and whatnot. I wouldn't know about any of that. Just going off her music talents, this girl is incredible and deserves all of the praise and popularity she has gotten so far.
Outro, outro.